Hello, hello, first grade families. This is Miss Whitaker. I'm going to show you how to navigate Google Classroom. You can help your students to get Google Classroom in two different ways. There is an icon up top here where it has a picture of a chalkboard. You can click on that and click on Open Classroom, okay? And that will take you to the classroom page. That's one of your ways. Another way you can get to Google Classroom is by going to this icon. It's called a waffle, okay? You click on the waffle, it will open up, and you also have Google Classroom right here, okay? Notice that it's a chalkboard with some white heads and figures on it here. If you're using a district-provided Chromebook and your child checked out a Chromebook from Salem-Keizer Public Schools, down here on the menu bar, you will see the Google Chrome icon, and you will also see the Google Classroom icon down here on the bar. So those are the three different ways to get to Google Classroom. If your child is on a district-provided device, they will just log in using their name and password onto the Chromebook, okay? And it will automatically have them signed into Google Classroom. If you're using a private device at your house that you own, they still log in the same way to Google Classroom using their username and password. Instead of logging into the district's Chromebook, they just log into Google Classroom. Luckily, the names and passwords are the same for logging into the Chromebook or to Google Classroom. My Google Classroom is going to look a little bit different from the students just because I am a teacher. When I open my Google Classroom, I have access to Mrs. Stewart and Mrs. Eberly's classroom as well. On your child's screen, you will only see Miss Whitaker's first grade family, and that's where you're going to click. This is called the stream, okay? On the stream, what we have here is we have basically like a post that you have on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or anything else, okay? It's a live feed. So what that means is when things are getting posted, they rise to the top. So sometimes things are all the way down at the bottom, right? In order to avoid that, first grade family, when I put something up that I don't want to get lost in the stream, I am going to delete it. So you can see that this was the check-in we had this morning, just so I could get an idea of who knew how to get into Classroom, who knew how to join meets. And you can see that I've already deleted it so that students don't click on it and get confused when we have our real lesson tomorrow. Okay, we have lessons guided by the teacher at 1 p.m. We have our first one tomorrow, April 14th, and we have another one on Thursday, April 16th. They will always be at 1 p.m. Okay, to get to the lessons that I will be teaching, there will be a post like this. It'll have the little green meets icon with a white camera inside. All you would have to do would be to click on that link and it would automatically join you. Now, it's not going to let me join this one because I have already deleted it. Okay. The other part I want you to know about for your students at home is Classwork. When your students click on the Classwork button, you're going to see different folders we have. Ms. Wochiki is our Title I teacher, our reading specialist. We have Mrs. Smetana, who is our resource room teacher. We have PE for Miss Lindquist and Miss Reck, and we have music from Miss Johnson. Brain breaks are from Miss Whitaker for just some fun stuff to break up the time of what you're doing. Here we have our math resources. And here we have our reading resource, okay? So this is Google Classroom. It's pretty easy. You can click on the topics here on the menu bar, or you can scroll through. When you click on a material listed under the topic, all you have to do is click on the icon and your student will be able to log in. There are a few things that students are going to have to use a password for. And when I do the videos about those individual programs that they need a different password from Google Chrome, I will talk to you about that. Okay, so that's all I have for now. Hopefully you have found this Google Classroom tutorial helpful. And if you have any questions, just let me know.